All right, Shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall of America. First and foremost, all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and the sincere Shalom and all the Akim out laboring in truth and sincerity and sound doctrine. Just want to go into a brief topic, Lord willing, this is edifying, and how we are basically better than these other nations, a separate people. The Lord has a favorite bird. He has a favorite everything, man. And he also has a chosen favorite people. And we are those, you know. It ain't coming from our words. The scriptures is written. It's all over the scriptures. I'm going to open up with, we're going to get right to the scriptures, basically. I'm here with the brother Gabarber from the Toronto camp.
Shalom.
But I'm going to open up with 1 Peter 2 and 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. A holy nation means we're separate. We're in training. We're in a internship, apprenticeship program to be a royal priesthood. Being that chosen generation of the elect, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, which in times past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. You got it out.
Yeah, because question of Shai is a separative, and Jake came past the camp yelling, holy, holy, you got to be holy, going into this whole speech. And I asked him what does holy mean, and he got stumped. And he didn't know. So I told him that holy means separate. And he paused, and you can see how dumbfounded he looked in his face, because then you can't preach that whole altogether thing, man, because throughout the whole scriptures, holy is from the beginning all the way to the end. Okay, we're a chosen people. There's no such thing as equality. Even Esau knows there's no such thing as equality.
That's right.
And I have the etymology of the word equality here. The adjective says late 14th century, identical in amount. Now that one definition alone, identical in amount. What is so identical in amount when it comes to money between the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans and Esau? What is identical in the amount when it comes to having land and laws and rulership? There is none between us and these nations. So clearly there's no such thing as equality in that portion. Now, on the flip side, we're better, we're stronger, we're wiser, we're more creative, we're more lively than all these nations. So where is equality in that? Now I'm going to continue in the definition. It says extent or portion, early 15th century, even or smooth of surface. Okay? It says even. There's no such thing as even, and how you can really know is look at the celebrities and then look at the fans. That in itself, and that's not including CEOs. That's not including business owners. There's no evenness between them. If there was, everybody would be a millionaire or a billionaire or a trillionaire right now.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Even in Esau's whole democratic setup is no democracy is no way in the practice of being equal.
That's right.
It's like a totalitarianism. You have classes of people. So if we were equal, why does Esau has upper class, middle class, and lower class?
That's right. And at the end, they believe in capitalism. Now, capitalism, someone has to be the underdog for you to be on top.
That's
you
right.
collecting capital from,
Right.
you know? And that's the same thing. If you're a king or you're a ruler, can you give me Deuteronomy 14:2? If you're a ruler, right? Someone has to be subject onto you. You can't rule something if you're all equal. It just doesn't make sense.
Right.
And just in the term of heavens, right? Heaven. Isn't there not three types of heaven? You have the heaven which is your kingdom, you know, then you have the heavens which is the sky, and then the spiritual heaven. They're not equal. They're in different dimensions, so to speak.
Right.
You know, everything around you is not equal. How come the moon is not as bright as the sun?
Right.
You know, it's just all the most it gives you examples of things not being equal around you, yet our people are oblivious to it.
Like even on another note, like when it comes to like athletic ability, you clearly see who's the most dominant athletes out here, who's the more physically dominant race of people out here. It's clear to see that the 12 tribes, net blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, so called, are those dominant people. They dominate in all sorts of entertainment, you know,
Huh?
even academically. We dominate in that as well.
Yeah, huh? The only reason why it doesn't look like we are because Esau's not gonna show off all the Jakes that are successful in those type of fields because then guess what? Then all mostly be like, okay, there's so much of us succeeding. It means we all could do it, man. That's why he makes the schools a test because technically, right? You when we had our university and college, there wasn't no test to see if you passed to be a scholar or to know the law to be a judge. You had no choice but to learn to be a judge. Why? Because you couldn't break those laws yourself. Esau doesn't teach you about laws or anything in this system,
Right.
you know? Because you know why? Because if you did know the laws and stuff, you'd be on his playing level, which would be equal to him. You would find loopholes. You know,
Con.
you would be able to, and you know how Jake's mind is too. Jake, once he figures out something, he'll go the extra mile perfect.
That's
You
right.
know, that's
What?
why Esau has to give us vaccines and stuff to dumb us down, because he knows that off the bat, as soon as an Israelite is born, he's already better than everyone by nature.
Con. You want that Deuteronomy 14:2?
Yeah, Khan.
Con. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth."
Yeah, he said a peculiar people. Okay, and if you look up that word peculiar,
Yeah,
I'll be here. Let
I'm
me
going
put it.
to it right now.
Khan.
Strong's H, 5459, Sagalah. Sagalah.
And the word there is segalah, and it means possession, property, valued property.
Con.
Peculiar treasure, man, treasure. So that right there, even if you look down in the Strong's definition, it even says wealth as closely shut up, jewel, treasure, proper, good, special. So the Israelites are considered jewels to the Most High, man. His precious things, his valued property. That's why he's coming back to get back his valued property. All right.
Con.
Most High did not make everyone on the same playing field because someone has to rule who. Someone has to rule somebody, and the only people that are actually given that divine right to rule above everyone else was the Israelites. And what made us able to do so? These law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
Keep reading.
Was that it says peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, con.
So Can you give me Isaiah 40 and 15? Brother
Con.
Bashar.
It's Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Yeah, he said, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. You know, if you have a bucket full of water and a drop falls out, nobody's going to turn around and try to scrape that back into the bucket.
Con.
But, oh, I lost some more. Hey, and that's a hard symbolic metaphor for Most High to say it.
Con. And that's go ahead.
No, you got it, Salaki.
No, I was gonna say, that reminds me of one of my favorite scriptures, which is in Second Ezra 6 and 54.
Yeah, Khan, I'm holding that.
Oh, Con. Okay, you can bring it out.
Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
He made a real peculiar distinction. It says, it says, we all come from Adam, because some will come up with that argument. Yeah, well, we all the same. We all come from Adam, and he made him Lord of all the creatures. But it says, of him come we all, and here comes the distinction. It says, and the people also, whom thou hast chosen. That's possessive.
That's right.
That's that treasure. Oh yeah, you got it out. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's separatism.
Yeah. That's racism.
God.
You got it.
Continuing on. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and is likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
God.
And it says, and now, O Yahweh, behold these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing.
Now that's more separatism, because it says, whom thou hast chosen, and now it goes on to see, as for the other people, and relating to them as being heathens, it says, and now, O Lord, behold these heathen, which have ever, yeah, you got it out. That's what I was waiting for, Slotty.
Yeah, which have ever been reputed as nothing.
Come on, keep going.
It says, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
That's letting us know that there's a people that's over us, that who aren't the Lord's chosen, that become to be lords and rule over us, man. The Bible is answering these questions that these people have, like answer these questions or these doubts that people have, like, oh, the white man ain't the devil, we all equal, all people are the same. But no, you read these scriptures and it's telling you. But these people still can't understand something as simple as this, man. That one of the reasons why they had to get the Apocrypha out of the Bible.
Hey, and at the end of the day, too, that in itself is not even being equal, because you have heathens ruling over us. It didn't say, oh, now they're equal to us.
Yeah.
We're at the bottom. They're at the top right now.
It don't even get to a point where it says eventually we'll be considered equal.
Yeah.
It says, exactly. Hold on. Would it also say, which have ever been reputed as nothing, man?
So it's not a new thing.
Yeah.
It's not a new thing. It's been like that from the beginning.
God. Want me to grab some? I'm gonna look for a preset. Hello?
Hey.
You still here, Slagia?
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, Con. I say, you want me to get something? I'm gonna look for a preset. Wow.
Yeah, you can get me. Actually, I was looking for the scripture where it says he's chosen one people. I'll find it.
Con, so you people always want to, let that Stockholm syndrome kick in, You want to seek acceptance for Esau, especially Esau. let alone these other nations, man. But you know, the scriptures is saying, letting you know that these people means nothing to the Lord. You know, they have nothing to do with Him but to be servants unto us.
Con. I got that scripture.
Con.
Second Ezra 5:23. It says, "Said, O Yahweh, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth and all the trees thereof, thou hast chosen thee one only vine, and of all land of the whole world thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily, and of all the depths of the sea thou hast filled thee one river, and of all the builded cities thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself, and of all the fowls that are created thou hast named thee one dove, and of all the cattle that are made thou hast provided thee one sheep."
So He has a favorite bird,
Yeah.
a favorite color,
Yeah.
a favorite flower, a favorite
Yep.
a favorite landmass here on earth, which is Jerusalem.
Right.
He has,
He has a favorite.
has he yet to say he has a favorite heathen?
Nah. Hey, let's go into it. 27. "And among all the multitudes of peoples, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou allowedest, thou givest a law that is approved of all."
Con.
And that's simple in itself. He said, "Among all the multitudes of the people, he has gotten thee one people." So there you go, one, and who we all know who that is. You know, that's self-explanatory unto itself. And then he even said he gave the law to those one people, which was approved by everything. So there should be only one law being pushed out right now,
Con.
which is these scriptures, man. The law of Yahweh Shemir Shai.
That's right. I got a precept.
Con.
Slakia.
No, you got it.
This is Psalm 2. And I'm gonna start at 6. It says, "Yet I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord have said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession."
Yeah, and this is talking about Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai got the inheritance of the heathens and the utmost part of the earth, but he made us joint heirs unto him, so we get that too.
Con.
You know, and if you possess something, that means it's underneath you. You have control over it. You bear rule of it. Like, we possess these phones. These phones don't control us.
Right.
Our cars don't control us. You know, things of that nature. So if we're gonna have these heathens' possessions, what are they gonna say to us, man?
Exactly. You do what you want with your possessions.
You do what you want to break it, you want to
Yeah.
give it away, you want to tenderize it, you want to, whatever you feel in righteous.
Hey, it's going to get into. Oh, Slagia, my bad.
No, go ahead.
It's going to get into what we're going to do with that possession. Verse 9, it says, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel."
Yeah, so we're gonna have a golden scepter, a golden rod, and we're gonna break you guys in pieces with that, man. We're gonna give you guys hell, man. You guys are gonna look like broken vases getting smashed to bits on the floor.
Con.
You know? And you guys are gonna be possessions. So what are you gonna say? You can't complain. You can't ask for justice because we're giving it to you. You know?
Con. So we equal, right? You gonna do that to your equal count? You gonna do that to your brother?
Right.
Yeah, we gonna do.
Hey.
So go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna say we're gonna do that to our evil brother, who once was our brother. We're gonna do that to Esau,
Right. Hey, he did it to us. It's only fair.
That's right.
You know, you can't escape out. Yo, I'm telling you, if I'm in the kingdom and I hear one Edomite talk about equality, man, I swear, man,
Con.
I'm gonna throw him from space and just let him fall
That's
because
right.
that is. I'm tired of hearing that equality stuff, man, especially from Jake. That shit's old. We're in 2017, man. You should see the world well enough to see it's not equal by now.
That's right.
That shit irritates me because it's like you're saying we're all equal, yet you're not driving the Lamborghinis. You're not living in high tech mansions. You don't get to even travel across another country without permission.
Right. We don't live in the
Equality,
best neighborhoods. You know,
right?
we don't go to the best choices schools in his education system. Like even though
Right,
the education system is bullshit, but
right.
we all piled up just like we are where we live at in one big
Exactly.
cluttered school where there's no learning going on. You know, you can't learn in
Right,
these buildings. You can't
right.
learn. You can't learn. You expect a young man to be still in a school all day with women running around, man.
Yeah, you crazy. Hey, all Jake wants to do is get it in.
That's right,
Jake ain't trying to do that.
and that's what sets us apart from the people. Esau not worried about getting it in with another woman, man. They want to get it in with another man or animals, man,
Yeah,
or get done in, man.
yeah. They're homos. Hey, when you mention that, man, in school, it's so true. It was always Jake I see trying to catch every woman, man.
Yeah,
Even being a weirdo in a corner.
Esau. Yeah, what you say? Esau busy over in the corner being a weirdo, right?
Yeah,
In the bathroom playing with shit, man.
yeah,
Like
man. He's
literally
weird.
playing with shit, though.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
yo, Issa is a odd beast.
he's a.
Not even considered a man. He's a beast.
That's right. I'm gonna read this last verse. It said, "Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth."
Mm. To all you kings, be instructed, and be instructed by what? You know, these. Can you hold me Proverbs 3 and 5? You
Con.
know, it's these scriptures, man.
That's right.
That's the instructions, man. Like at the end, that's what Jake hates. Jake hates instructions. Jake hates someone telling them what to do. To be honest, I'm glad that the Heavenly Father actually is opening up our minds and telling us what to do because we always been wanting that, but we wanted to do it ourselves and we
Con.
can't.
You know, we
But at the end,
never. Not my bad.
go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say we never been in a position until now where there was any order set.
Right,
We most of our households came after Esau broke up the order of the household. He took the father out. So most of us
right,
grew up in them households where there was really no order established. The order that was established, they are parents, but the order was established that the mother was in rulership because she was 9 times out of 10 the only one there. So
right.
that's not how a man's supposed to be raised. A woman can't raise a man. You know,
That's right. Especially if she's the weaker vessel. You can't. A weaker vessel can't raise a stronger vessel.
it's right. So the whole time we've been raised by that weaker vessel, we're gonna take on her weak attributes. We're gonna take
Yeah,
on
that's right.
her weak personality and all that, man.
Yeah, that's right.
We
You know, and
now
it's crazy because
no, go ahead, go ahead.
it's funny because Eve will try to be tough and act like they're tough and they run shit or whatever, but deep down inside, they know they can't. Like they just want to feel powerful, man.
And
But
a real man gonna know, bitch, please.
yeah, it's like you're trying too hard, man. You
Exactly.
don't run nothing.
Just like
You can't.
these.
And they,
No, go ahead,
Slack it.
I'm talking too much. Go
Well,
ahead,
now I was just gonna say because at the end, right, a man knows that you don't really have influence on them like that. To be real, because why
Right,
is it so easy for men to just get up and leave?
right,
Why? Because we know at the end of the day we're the one with the strength. That's why women would take like a month, be sad, cry, talk to her friends, but it takes her long to get over a man, man. And even then, sometimes she doesn't even get over a man at all.
Hey, you know what though? In the middle of a woman going through all that, in a man's mind, they be like thinking like, yeah, I should work it out, but then they be like, no, man, I'm really tired of her shit. And then the amount
Yeah,
and then the amount of time of thinking of all the shit that you don't like, you start thinking like, man, I'm tired of the pussy anyway.
Yeah. Yo, and then at that point, like that's when Jake just goes on his own spree, man. A woman always try to hold a man, but you can't do it. And then they always wonder why their man's cheating, quote unquote cheating, or you know, being distant or whatever, because you're trying to control something that you have no power controlling.
Right. We're in a place where they teach us that we're equal, but you know, you can't have. They don't have power. They have power over us now, but really they don't have power over us because we're not equal, man. We their superior.
Yeah, that's right. It's more of an insult to the man, really, because the man knows deep down inside he has the power, but guess what? Esau's like, yeah, you try that, I'm gonna send in my power, man. It's called the 5-0, man.
Yeah.
Police force.
Con.
Every man knows it's nothing for him to absorb authority, but and the inside you know you can't, because this devil will send in more devils, man.
Yeah.
And that ultimately Yahweh Shemashai taking away our strength. Because
Right.
if you can't imagine, right? You have power and you can't execute that power or authority. You feel worthless, man.
Con.
But now, through instructions, we can do it on the righteousness sense. Anyone try to come up to us, yo, we can shut that down through the script. Yo,
That's right.
you know, they'll try to make a problem. Yo, bring in a couple scriptures. Yo, conversation done.
Con.
Dead.
That's right. You said Proverbs 3 and 5? Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Yeah, it says trust in the Most High with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding. You thinking that your equal is your own understanding. Most High never said that.
That's right.
The Most High said that, yo, if you're a man, you're above a woman, man. And you think he cares? Most High does not care how you feel on the matter. You're supposed to be the one in control. If she doesn't want to listen to you on the side, then whatever, man. Don't show her no damn attention, man. Keep it pushing. You know? Because Jake in the world is too caught up on, yo, I hate even Jakes who try to put girls on a pedestal, or try to put famous men like they know something, or try to put, he's rich, he has $1 trillion, he knows what he's talking about. What? Since when, man? Since when?
Hey, Salakia, hold on real quick.